a lot. It's changed drastically to see all of the, to see it come to life, and like the vision that everyone had is incredible. It's really, really very nice, very cool. The impact that it's having on the community, all of the new builds that are there, great.
Yeah, agreed. I mean, it's every single time you come back, you see a little bit more, but ultimately the potential of the place is the thing that keeps growing, and just seeing the opportunity that it has. I guess last year the building was there, but it kind of didn't have a soul. And now 12 months further forward, it's starting to get its own personality and soul. And you can see the possibilities that it's got that are even greater than what we have at the moment. I was amazed going back to the old school yesterday and seeing that, and like the comparison was stark, which I thought was really interesting. But yeah, I guess you go back in there and you just see the potential that it has, and the difference that it's going to make on those children and the communities, you say. So, or as Virginia said. So I think that's been the biggest thing for me. The surrounding area and seeing that improve has been amazing. But also seeing the ability of being able to use some of the spaces for adult classes, or skills and trades that we've talked about before. You now see these big spaces in which you were going to be able to do it, and I think that is also something that potential, as I say, just seems to get bigger every time I go down there. So yesterday when we went around, the shell of the building is there, and it is a solid building. Plumbing in, electricity works. But when we were talking about the canteen and how we're going to be putting either vegetables on the walls, for example, or the days of the week on the school, in the classrooms, and the infirmary, and sort of like having some stuff on the wall there about washing your hands or cleaning your teeth and other things like that. It just elevates up from that box ticking exercise into something that these kids are going to be able to take away, take home, learn, and bring into their everyday life. And you're right, the garden, and being able to grow, and seeing Monica talking yesterday about how excited she is to be growing things there and teaching the children about how you plant it, how you nurture, how it grows, and then ultimately how it's added to food. It was lovely to see her enthusiasm about that.
We want to make it obviously really, really warm and cozy, where they can, feel like the warmth, the love. And, trying to bring all of that to that so that they can feel that from such a young age. And then they're going to grow up seeing all of this affection, and which is something that Brazil has a lot of. The people here are very affectionate, very loving, very caring, friendly. So we need to translate that for the little ones as well. And I think that trying to make it as warm and cozy and fun and exciting for them is what's going to really kind of kick it over the top a little bit. And I think that's going to be great. I'm excited. I'm really excited to work on all of this. I think everything that we're thinking about doing, and hopefully we can bring it all to life, and which I'm sure we will, it's going to be amazing.
So K2 are committed to the longevity of the school. So this is not, we finish this in January and that's us done. We're going to need to, how are we going to be able to sustain the school? So yes, all the great work that the foundation is going to do, the fundraising is brilliant. And that can be for lift elevator repairs. It can be having a handyman there if a leak springs. But also we can go down to sort of like the food. You know, we know that the kids, the food there is relatively basic and it doesn't cost a huge amount per month to be able to run it. Contributions towards electricity, etc., etc. A lot of the things that we take for granted